Well, Dr. Michael Sinclair is a psychologist. Thank you for coming in. Very compelling watching that. And you know, as a society, generally, people like Fenella would be ridiculed or be told, well, you must be responsible for getting yourself into that state.
Most certainly, yes. And I do think that there's a definite and growing misconception in society at large that people who are overeating and or overweight, because they may not necessarily be overweight, are people who sit around all day eating, are lazy and lack a certain amount of self-discipline. I think that also there is a growing trend to see people who are overweight particularly as people who maybe not have a perfect body image and therefore maybe imperfect as a person as well.
So that's the perception. What's the real story?
Well, the real story is that often these people are not eating out of hunger, not to quench a physical hunger, but more so in order to deal with some uncomfortable feelings. The more a person does overeat, they may tend to be self-critical of themselves, which leads to feelings of blame and guilt and shame. They also may be experiencing feelings of depression and anxiety in relation to their own perceived inadequacy or incompetency and social rejection. And therefore they may then follow to eat as a way to deal with these feelings. Food has become a way to manage some uncomfortable feelings in relation to their self-worth.
Is there a danger that if you describe it as an illness, that people will then be able to say, ah, well, I've got an illness, it's not my fault, I don't have to do anything about it?
Well, there may be something in that, yes, because also, I mean, if we do sort of put blame on society as well, we're not actually going to great lengths to empower the people to help themselves. So people can learn ways to become less self-critical, more self-accepting, as we can see in the video clip there, and also have a different relationship with food where they can boost their self-worth, self-confidence outside of their relationship with food.
So what would be the advantage of having it described as an illness?
Well, I think it can be more recognised, if you like, and it can go towards dispelling this myth that actually it's not an illness, if you like, and it's not just willpower alone is not something that can manage this, if you like, and lead to weight loss or to stop the behaviour of overeating.
Well, we can tell. I mean, people are relating to this watching. A couple of emails that have come in. Rachel says, I've been binge eating and I'm a nurse, so I know what I should be eating, but the knowledge doesn't mean I've made the right decisions. And she says she's attended Overeaters Anonymous for the last 5 years, which has helped turn her life around. Their website, by the way, is www.oa.org, and you've got another one as well.
Yes, I've been binge eating for 15 years. At my heaviest, I was 23 stone. My doctor recognised my problem of never feeling full and gave me some medication to help. 1 year on, I weighed 19 stone, and I'm still losing by following a healthy eating plan.
Michael, just very quickly, when we have comments like the Tory Shadow Health Minister, Andrew Lansley, saying in his messages, basically, if you're overweight, if you overeat, you should be taking responsibility for yourself. And this was part of a speech which was called No Excuses. Does that help when we're talking about
Well, in a way, there's something in that, because it is about taking, developing a level of self-awareness around the behaviours that we're engaging in. But it leads to this misconception that there's something lacking in this person, if you like, and only goes to exacerbating this lower sense of confidence that they may have. So I think people would do well to sort of learn how their behaviours are related to their self-worth and how food is a way to manage some uncomfortable feelings. It's not simply about doing more exercise, it's about learning new ways to manage these uncomfortable feelings.
Okay. And just to emphasise the reaction people face in society, here's an email, someone saying people overeat because they're just greedy. So there you are.
Dr. Michael Sinclair, thank you very, very much.
Thank you.